Yok, orijinal Türkçesi var.
You're listening to Radio August. Dark Nights
Orijinal
with
Türkçe'ye mal.
Poe and Monroe.
Aleykümselam, hoş
It's
geldin.
5 o'clock and I'm Alice Monroe with your August update. August police
Burada neden alt yazı yok abi?
are appealing for information following the murder of 21-year-old
Belki sonradan gelmiş olabilir.
Miss Shore's body
Bilgim
was
yok.
discovered last night. Chief DuPont is calling the crime a violent and despicable act. Anyone with information about the murder is urged to get in touch via the department's confidential tip hotline. It's horrible, Poe.
Indeed it is.
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut. Exactly. Rewind.
İsmini unuttum o
You're
dediğini.
listening to Radio August. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
It's 5 o'clock and I'm Alice Monroe with your August update. August police are appealing for information following the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shore's body was discovered last night. Chief DuPont is calling the crime a violent and despicable act. Anyone with information about the murder is urged to get in touch via the department's confidential tip hotline. It's horrible, Poe.
Indeed it is.
Kimsin sen dedim, oyun başa attı onu.
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
Tamam. Ya kimsin sen demeyeceğim.
You know why you're here, don't you?
Hayır. Hayır diyeceğim, başa atacak ya.
The dead girl.
Ölü kız.
And this. What exactly were you thinking? You have one job. Don't get caught. Do you think you can do that this time?
Kesinlikle.
It's a rhetorical question. You're going to a town called August. Find Chief DuPont. He's gonna think you're someone else. This person. This is who you are now. Understood?
Ben dedektif miyim abi? Beni niye sorguluyormuş gibi konuşuyorsun?
If someone so much as sniffs that you're different, you'll be deprecated.
Deprecated.
We expect you to use your ability. Just don't get caught. And never, ever change into a child.
In brighter news, August resident Mia French is celebrating the return of her missing pooch, Barley. The 8-month-old Basset Hound puppy was found outside Daryl's Chicken and Ribs.
And that's 5 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
I'm Violet. Welcome to the guest house. There are some rules. In particular, no shoes in the guest house. The carpets are priceless. Now, how long are you staying for?
Ne kadar gerekirse değil. Emin değilim.
That's fine. It's yours for as long as you want it. There's not been many visitors of late. Perhaps the murder will bring some tourists in. It's just you and some tarot readers at the moment. It's deathly quiet.
Biz ve birkaç tarot falcısı.
Yes, the murder. You haven't spoken to the chief yet, have you?
Hayır. Amir diye de sormazsın. Hayır.
Chief Dupont. He's the one who booked the room for you. You look lost. You should probably go and speak to the chief. Your room is just down the hall, last on the left. It has its own back door. The chief
Adamlar
said that's the
kapar.
way he'd
Amir
like
böyle
it.
söylediğini söyledi.
Just finishing.
Bu arada Wolski dediğin oyunu bilmiyorum sanırım. Sadece odamı arıyorum. Bize odayı bir göster.
Yeah. It's a big place. Hi, I'm Bronwyn. Pleased to meet you, Sam. If you'd like a reading. That sounds super. I'm in room 1 and that's down the hall. Lorraine's in 2, Lexi's in 3. And
Bir,
what's
iki,
your
üç.
name, Sam?
Ya şahsen ben kendimi bu duruma sokmam. Ama bu duruma soktuktan sonra da söylemesem daha iyi değil mi?
Good. We're neighbors. Just knock if you need me.
Beast. And the demon was quieted for a while until. That death alone couldn't start the contagion. It needed an audience. And they made it so easy.
Good,
I'm
you got my
really sure.
message. Chief Inspector DuPont. I wasn't sure you'd come, but I suppose you're between jobs? Well, we both know that's not true. But I like it. Sam. That's your cover now. So, the job. Dorota Shaw. 21, accomplished cellist, redhead. Strangled.
Olmuş.
I know who did it, but I need proof. It's the tarot readers.
Katil tarot falcıları.
Yes.
Kimler
Look,
kurbanımız?
Sam. That's the girl who was murdered.
Detay almak için sordum. Hakkında bilgi.
Because they predicted it. The older one, Bronwyn, she came into my office last night talking all crazy and saying Dorota was in trouble. I did my best not to lock her up. It all sounded crazy to me. Tarot, the spirit world, cards that move, trans-dimensional thingamajigs. To be honest, I thought she'd probably been smoking something, and that's why I didn't take it seriously. Because things, I don't have enough on her, that's where you come in. The free guest house stay isn't free. I need you to work the case and report back to me. Find out things from the inside. Can you do it?
Kesinlikle.
Okay. I'll be telling everyone that you've been hired by the Shaws because obviously local law enforcement is either too incompetent or too overworked to solve anything. That gives you a license to talk to people, but only notionally. Don't actually touch people or annoy them. You don't have any real authority, understand? But you help me out, I'll help you.
Senin bana nasıl bir yardımın olacak?
Do I have to spell it out? I'll make your problem go away, or at least sink it to the bottom of a pile of paperwork. Your old town? The problem? Come and find me when you're settled. This is Second Chance Sunday for you, Sam. Don't blow it.
Bizim problemimiz ne? Bana Dorota'dan bahset. Dün gece için bir mazeretin var mı? Evet, hakkında ne biliyoruz? Ayrıl. Dün gece için bir mazeretin var mı?
Not much. Perhaps you should do some investigating? Born here, runs the local guest house. Lovely lady. Where are you going with this, Sam? What's she told you?
Evet adamcık.
Look, if it's about the pills, I already know. What do you want to know? She was a cellist, selected for a scholarship at Juilliard. It was in the local paper. I'm more of a Bon Jovi fan myself. Don't read the paper, do you? Yesterday, Monday the 9th at approximately 9 p.m, according to the coroner, we got a call from the mother just after 10 p.m. In her bedroom, she was naked, strangled. No signs of sexual activity of any kind. It was a weird scene to look at. There was one thing, but it's strictly between you and me.
Anlanmayız değil mi?
Gold coin in her mouth. I'm being serious now, Sam. Not a word of this.
Ağzında altın bir sikke.
Only the killer would know.
Dün gece için bir mazeretin var mı sorusu bu adama neden yöneltilir? Oyun biraz başladı. Bizim geçmişimizden bahsetmeden olayların içine pat diye attı bizi. Soracağım.
Do I have an alibi for last night? Do I? Okay. I was here and there are video monitors that will prove it. Thanks for ruling me out, genius.
Adamı mı sorguladık?
That they're closing themselves off from the world, perhaps, but then they're realizing they're doing it themselves.
You know, Poe, I think you're actually getting a lot better at this.
Şimdi radyoyu
So,
kapat. Tamam. Violet, Bronwyn, Rain, Lexi. Violet kimdi?
I assume you've been to see Chief DuPont
Reception.
already.
Diğer konuklar kim? Dün gece ne yapıyordun? Amir DuPont ilaç kullandığını söyledi. Dorothy'yi tanır
Not
mıydın?
really. I'm sure she was a precious lamb, though. Yes, a lamb. Young. Innocent. Lambs get slaughtered, though, don't they? Nice, yes, that's a good description. Actually, I thought she was a bit slutty, to be honest. Sorry. I'm gossiping. I don't want to talk ill of the dead. Ask her boyfriend. Oscar lives at the vicarage next to the church. Don't tell him I sent you, though. I'm sure he's sick of seeing people already. It's the strangest thing. I honestly don't remember.
Hayda.
But I imagine I was here or getting groceries somewhere. I've driven by it, never actually been in it.
Stresli.
I take clozapine. I think they're for anxiety. I'm a very anxious person. I don't know, Dr. Sam, you tell me. They're tarot readers. I'm thinking of asking them to leave, actually. Because they may have killed someone. It's not great for my reputation, is it? Stay at Violet's, the home of killers and hobos. It's not the first time I've harbored killers, Sam. I'm sure it won't be the last.
Kadın konuşmaktan rahatsız oluyor. Violet'te konuştuk. Brownie ilk konuştuğumuz bir numarada kalan. Fal baktırmak ister misin diyen. O adamla bir etkileşimim
Find
var mı?
somewhere safe to transition. You're not a superhero.
Geçiş için güvenli bir yol. Geçmişe mi gidiyoruz? Yaşadığım yerlere mi geri dönüyorum?
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Şu an Violet olarak mı oynuyorum?
You don't trust me, do you, Violet? Is it because I read tarot?
Allah
Why
Allah.
don't you let me pull a card for you?
No. Okay.
Great.
Aç bakalım.
What do you want to know about?
The murder. Sam. Sam. The murder.
Interesting choice. So do the cards. 8 of Wands. Everything's happening all at once. We have to act fast, or at least someone does.
Did you sleep well last night?
Yes, thank you.
I didn't see you.
I stayed in my room. You can ask Lexi. That reminds me, I think I found a book of yours. It's called He Came Through the Shadows.
What makes you think it?
Your name's written on the inside cover.
Mrs. Gallagher, an unexpected pleasure.
How long are you planning to be here?
In town?
Aleykümselam Atilla, hoş geldin.
I really don't know. Until the tarot tells us to leave, or you kick us out, obviously.
How did you know Why do you think the police suspect Bronwyn?
Now that's a very good question. Logically speaking, you'd assume all three of us were in on it. Or none of us.
Hello, Violet. Is everything okay? Ignore the mess. I was just going to tidy it up.
Did you have a pleasant evening last night?
Nasıl yani? Ben yayını sürekli bakmama rağmen Twitch beni önemsemesini bildirim mi gelmiyor? O Twitch'in genel sıkıntısı abi, yapacak hiçbir şey yok. Ona yapacak hiçbir şey yok. Herkes müzdarip ondan. Büyük yayıncı, küçük yayıncı fark etmeksizin. Aleykümselam, hoş geldin kanki.
Great, thanks. The room's really lovely.
But you weren't in this room, were you? I didn't see you. But you weren't in this room.
Oh no, was I sleepwalking again? I haven't done that
Hayda.
since... For ages. I didn't come into your room, did I?
Hoş geldin Hatice.
No.
Ne dedi? Bu eleman ne dedi bize en son? Hepsi bir yeriyle oynuyor. Biri saçıyla oynuyor, biri eteğinin kenarıyla oynuyor. bizden evet ya da hayır cevabı isteyecek ne dedi?
No.
Orayı kaçırdım.
Yes.
Alma şey. Gittim yayın tekrarına. He, odana gelmedim değil mi diye sormuş. Odama gelseydin haberin mi olurdu? Odama
yes.
geldin diyeceğim abi.
I'm so sorry. I don't know why I do that. It only seems to happen when there's a lot of bad energy floating around. Bronwyn says I just stand there and stare. I didn't catch you, not sleeping, did I?
Violet'te yapabileceğim başka bir şey kalmadı.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
Bronwyn'e neden geçebiliyorum hiçbir fikrim yok.
Bronwyn.
Bakalım bununla ne yapabiliyoruz? Violet, Rain, Lexi. Bakalım kendi aralarında ne konuşacaklar.
Is there something I can help with, Miss Castle?
I hope we're not being too much trouble.
It's very brave of you to tell the
Sonradan
chief
öldürüleceğini
that
söyleyip
Dorota
sonra yine
was
yakınlara
murdered and then
takılmak
stick
bayağı
around
cesaret ister.
afterwards. I'd have run for sure.
You strike me as someone braver than that. Why would I run? You strike me as someone braver than that. Why would I run?
You're prime suspect, aren't you?
Başka sensin değil
You
mi?
look
Başka bir
strong
kadın
enough to
boğazlık
strangle
etti gibi
another
görünüyorsun.
woman. Even if you're innocent, a jury would probably convict you.
Even if I'm innocent.
Başka bir kadını da boğacak kadar.
You look strong enough to strangle.
Well, if you can't pay for your rooms, you might just find out.
Bron, something doesn't feel right. I don't know what exactly, but it's not right.
Thoughts on Dorota?
Well, it's hard to say with just one victim. Musical talent, red hair. If there's another, there will be a pattern. Do you think it's another right?
A right?
As in the same thing we were chasing after in Birmingham? I suppose it doesn't really matter. Just have to try and stop it.
Stop it? Birmingham?
The Traveller? Dead girls? Ring any bells?
Traveller?
Adam şimdi ne oluyor diyecek. Sor.
Bron, you're
Evet,
acting
tuhaf
weird.
davranıyorum.
Are you still you?
Of course.
Stop freaking me out. It's not cool in this current climate.
Adam haklı.
Bron, are you okay?
Kesinlikle.
I'm okay.
Good. It's not our fault this stuff happens. We're just the
Sadece
messengers.
elçiyiz.
We've seen a lot of...
Are you asking me or telling me? Yes, we've seen a lot of stuff. You seem weird. Just go and regroup or something, then come back and make me feel better about myself.
Olabilir, bakacağız. Semet De bu reise gelelim bu.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Ama ben bunu nasıl yapabiliyorum? Nasıl karakter değişebiliyorum?
Oh, Chief Inspector, you gave me a shock. What is it? What have I done?
Tell me about Bronwyn. Why? What were you doing last night?
Nothing. I mean, I was here all night. This cat's on her. Bron can vouch for me.
Tell me about... Why are you here in August?
She's an Aquarius. Her favourite colour is green. What else do you need to know?
Ne kadar çok bilgi verdi.
Is she your leader?
Liderin o mu? Onun için hapse gitmeye hazır mısın?
Has she killed before? Has she killed before?
No, and she hasn't killed this time. Nice try though.
Why are you here?
Well, it's not for the nightlife, I can tell you that. This is where the cards told us to go. I guess you could call it destiny.
Do you know anyone here? What's wrong with the nightlife?
No, I can honestly swear I don't know any Augustives? Augustonians? Augustins until we got here.
Who knows whether you've made the right decision or not, Claude?
How's Bronwyn been?
Overly nice. She's covering her tracks well if she has anything to hide.
What was it I asked you to do again?
You just told me to report back to you if I noticed anything suspicious. Good grief, Claude, you're a bit young to be losing your marbles already.
What?
Claude, we've been through this. I honestly don't remember. I checked my diary and there's no entry, so I was probably here, as always.
How can you not remember, Violet?
Nasıl hatırlamasın Violet diyerek işin rengini değiştirmeyeceğim. Bu ablamızda bir sıkıntı var. Sam'le konuşurken de garip tavırlar sergiledi. Eteğinin kenarıyla oynuyordu. Şimdi bak tırnaklarına gitti. El boynuyla boğazıyla oynadı. Bu ablamızda bir sıkıntı var. Bu soruyu es geçiyorum.
I think it's the pills I'm on. Dosage isn't right.
Good evening, Chief DuPont.
Dorota's family. What does the tarot say? Bronwyn never...
Not since I've met her. She's a lawful, good type character. If you play D&D.
Lexi ever been in trouble? Have you ever... Lexi ever been in trouble with the police?
I've never been convicted, no.
Been charged with anything?
Yalan söylüyor.
My mind's gone blank.
Dorota's family.
I can do a reading if you want.
Yes. No. Yes.
It's the Five of Cups. It talks about loss and dealing with that loss. I don't think you need a tarot reader to interpret that one.
Rain'e mi kaldı gitmediğim? Böylete gittim. Lexi'ye gittim değil mi? Hayır, Brownie'ye gitmedim.
Chief Dupont, what a pleasant surprise. I think we've covered just about everything twice over, but if you think I'm hiding something...
Who are you really?
Does it bother you, Chief Dupont, knowing there are things in this world that aren't black and white? You don't know what to file me under, and that makes you uncomfortable.
Tam olarak öyle.
Or perhaps you've already made up your mind about me. Why don't you tell me who you think I am?
You're a con artist.
Yapabiliyorsak öyle bir şey yapacağım. Kadın hiç renk vermiyor ya.
You're a murderer.
You're gonna need to do some more research, Chief. That's just not true.
Benim biri kaldı mı? Violet'e gittim. Brownie'ye gittim. Brain, Lexi gittim. O zaman Sam'e dönüp artık kadın racon koydu abi. Sam'e döndüm. Ayrıldım. Evet, kadın çok rahattı abi. Hiç renk vermedi. Ben amirin yanına bir gideyim. Bir durum değerlendirmesi yapalım. Ne biliyoruz?
Not much. Perhaps you should do some investigating?
Tabii ben Sam'le hiç dolaşmadım ki. Pansiyona gittim. Şimdi Sam olarak Violet, Brownie. Önce Lexi'ye gidiyorum. Uyur gezeri.
Hi, Sam, is it? Come on in, make yourself at home. Mi casa es su casa. Come on.
Evet, neden buradasın?
The cards told us to. Well, the cards are
Kartlar
rain.
ve Rain
Tarot
söyledi.
gives us a rough direction and he narrows it down with some astrological jiggery pokery. He's basically a walking esoteric library. And if that sounds dull, let me reassure you, it is.
Kart dersi ne derse
No.
onu yapıyorsun.
Well, yeah. Well, no. We have a job to do. I didn't say job. I said job. Okay. We make a cheese obelisk, a chob, and depending on the shape of that chob, we get different answers to questions.
Bir göz kırpsana. Göz kırpmama yarışması mı oynuyorsunuz? Gözünü kırpar mısın?
No, you don't.
Dorota'dan
I don't know
gideceğim.
anyone in this town, except for Bronwyn and Rain, obviously, and Violet, and the Chief, and now you. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous.
Sebep?
Good old-fashioned fortune telling. Well, kind of. We drew a card each and smushed them all together. Do you know what the most dangerous tarot card is? Everybody thinks that. It's such a cliche. The death card doesn't even mean death. Most of the time. The Five of Swords. I think so anyway. There's nothing more dangerous than someone taking whatever they want no matter the cost.
Ne pahasına olursa olsun istediği her şeyi alan birinden daha tehlikeli hiçbir şey yoktur dedi.
Yeah, I did. Rain got the Knight of Wands, that's Dorota, and Bronwyn got the Ten of Swords, which is, well, you know, swords in general are bad. She's like my big sister, so pretty well.
Soru.
No.
No. Direkt no. El üfeleniyor. Bu ablamızla konuşmasak da zaten bu stresli, gergin, değişik bir abla bu.
I was in my room all night with Bronwyn. We were
Brownie'nin.
painting our nails. No, I mean, yeah, I've already cleaned it off.
Çoktan temizledin. Gece boyadın ve temizledin. Lexi şu an bilmiyorum, bu yani temizlemiş de olabilir. Ama Violetta ne dedi Lexi? Odamdaydım dedi. Violetta da gerçi biz fake attık. Blöf yaptık. Uyur gezerlik için. Ama gece oje sürüp sabahına temizlemezsin herhalde. Şimdi Lexi'yi at kenara. Brownie'yi sona bırakacağım. Buna Brownie diyeceğim burada. Daha kolay. Rain. Violet'ten gideceğim. Abi Violet beni aşırı şüphelendiriyor ya. Hareketlere bakar mısın? Ya Brownie masum, Violet'le Lexi suçlu çıkabilir. Aşırı gergin, aşırı stresli. Konuşturmadı. Brownie'yi sona bırakıyorum.
You must be a new guest.
Sanırım
Or
bir
you're
tane.
burglaring us. I'm Rain, by the way. Pleased to meet you, Sam. Enjoy your stay. The hot water goes off at 9, by the way. So it's cold showers from there on in.
Saat 9'da kesiliyor. Rahat oturuşta. Şu an gayet rahat. Cinayeti nasıl tahmin ettin? Kartlar söylet diyecek.
We did a reading.
Al bak.
A group reading, actually. With a special tarot deck. The three of us get together and read the same cards. Bronwyn says it makes the whole thing stronger or more powerful or something. But I'm pretty sure I'd get the same answers just on my own. Mercury, it's not exactly from here. With a normal tarot deck, you'd have the question, so you'd be the querent. With Mercury, it gives you the question and the answer. The cards themselves kind of change. It's a special deck. I don't have it at the moment. Bronwyn has it.
Brownie'de.
I didn't know her.
Onu tanımıyorum. Adının
I know
Dorota
she
Shaw
was
olduğunu
called
biliyorum
Dorota
sadece.
Shaw. She was young, had red hair, a talented musician.
Kızıl saç ve müzikçi olayında bir geçmiş var. Brownie ile konuşurken öyle bir şeyden bahsetti. Bak şimdi. Bu gayet rahat bir oturuş. Ama 2 saniye önce boynunu üfeliyordu abi bu adam.
Next victim? Whoa! Hold on a sec. We don't even know if there's going to be a next victim or not. We'll do another group reading soon, and then we'll have a better idea. I was in my room. Praying, actually. I don't believe in God, but I was still praying.
Anlatım var mı?
It didn't work.
Evet, eleman rahat. Sadece o arada boynuna şey yaptığı sahneyi gösteriyor. Onun dışında eleman gayet rahat.
My prayer that the girl would be safe.
Evet, Brownie'ye gidelim.
Sam, is it?
Evet, Sam.
I'm
Sen de
sensing
Brownie.
you're not here for a reading.
Hayır. Cinayet konusunda bazı sorularım. Dün gece 9'da Merkür tarotunu görebilir miyim? Cinayeti nasıl tahmin ettim? Bu klasik soruyu sormayacağım. Sona bırakacağım. Direkt Merkür tarotundan girmeyeceğim. Cinayet konusunda bazı sorularım... Hayır. Klasik
We saw
sorudan
it in
için.
the cards, not images, feelings, impressions. Tarot can be very powerful.
Soracağım. Onu da soracağım. Katilin kim olduğunu soramaz mısın? Sem'in kafası çalışıyor.
Not these cards. They only tell us what they want us to know.
Seçebiliyorsun.
In my room, reading,
Odamda kitap okuyordu.
I found a trashy romance novel under the bed.
Tamam.
I'm assuming it's Violet's. It's all swooning heroines and brooding vampire Casanovas. Thank God Lexi saved me.
Ha, çok şükür ki Lexi beni kurtardı.
No, not at all. Lexi popped in and we chatted for a bit, but...
Lexi çıka geldi ve biraz lafladık. Hepsi bu. Lexi dedi ki Violet vardı odamda, oje sürdük. Bu da dedi ki Lexi geldi, lafladık. Violet hakkındaki düşüncelerin
I said the
nedir?
book was trashy. Look at this place. If her guest house is anything to go by, Violet's the opposite of trashy. Chief Dupont thinks I did it. I'm hoping
Evet.
you'll convince him otherwise. I didn't. We've only been here 2 days. I understand it's suspicious me being a stranger in town, but it's the truth.
Birbirlerini kolluyorlar mı yani şimdi? Hayır. Uyur gezer kız dedi ki odamdaydım. Brownie geldi. Oje sürdük dedi. Brownie de diyor ki odamdaydım, kitap okuyordum. Lexi çıka geldi, beni kurtardı. Biraz lafladık, kafa dağıttık dedi.
We saw danger in the cards and we tried to stop it. Trust me, Sam, we're on the same team. Mercury?
Yes,
Sure,
Mercury.
I'll just get it. It feels a bit sacrilegious just spreading it out to show you. It doesn't really answer questions, it more asks them. Do you want it to ask you a question, Sam? It wants to know if you're happy being the person you are now. Mercury doesn't agree. In fact, if anything, and I could be wrong, it's suggesting that you're not even the person you're saying you are now. I've only had that reading once before.
Allah Allah.
It's 6 o'clock and you're listening to Radio August. Police investigating the murder of Dorota
Evet, kadın
Shaw
haberler
are
var.
appealing to the community to help catch her killer. The body of 21-year-old Miss Shaw, an accomplished cellist, was found in her home last night. Police are describing the murder as a violent and despicable act. Monroe?
It's just terrible. Meanwhile, out of respect for the victim and her family, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced shortly, so do stay tuned to Radio August for updates.
I heard Dorota Shaw was due to play this weekend.
At the Tulip Festival?
Indeed. I understand why they'd want to postpone it. Tonight the weather will be mostly dry and warm, but be on the lookout for dark clouds on the horizon, as there may be scattered showers. Best take an umbrella, Monroe, so you don't get wet.
I like getting wet. That's 6 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Amirin yanına gidecektim. Planım oydu. Amirle görüş.
Pains me to think that I was even on the list, but I'm ruled out because we have video footage of me in the station at the time of the murder. Rain says he was praying in his room, alone.
Evet.
Nobody corroborates. Bronwyn and Lexi say they were in the same room last night. Shame they can't agree which one.
Evet.
The tarot readers have mentioned a job. We don't know what. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, and you found out she's taking pills. Perhaps they're related. That's it.
Şimdi pansiyonda yapabileceğimiz, info alabileceğimiz başka bir şey var mı abi? Radyoyu açmamız önemli mi?
Stole a breadcrumb from the kitchen counter. The parrot saw. Can't even resist a crumb.
Alt yazısı olsa belki. Şimdi Lexi'ye tekrar dönüyorum. Diyorum ki hani odandaydık? Diyemiyorum. Demem lazım. Violet'te konuşamıyorum. Ryan'a gidiyorum tekrar. Konuşamıyorum. O zaman rol değişip Lexi oluyorum.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm Lexi.
Brownie'nin
What's up,
yanına
Lexi?
gidiyorum.
I'm sensing something's on your mind.
I'm worried about our alibi.
Mazeretimiz konusunda endişeleniyorum.
Don't worry about that. We don't have anything to hide. I'm more worried about Ray. Since when did he start praying?
You think he's lying?
Of course not. This is rain we're talking about. I was just saying it's odd, that's all. Maybe he's found God?
Brownie Lexi'ye diyor ki gizlediğimiz bir şey yok.
Something's weird, isn't it? Ron seems strange today.
O ona garip diyor, o ona garip diyor.
Do you think Dorota was planning on marrying Oscar?
Oscar. Oscar kim?
What makes you say that?
Well, nothing. It was just something I thought I saw. It doesn't matter.
Hello, Lexi. What can I do for you?
Please don't ask us to leave. The police want alibis from everyone for last night. Please don't ask us to leave. The police want alibis from everyone for last night.
Sorunun nereye gideceğini kestiremiyorum.
Well, I don't have one. I literally can't remember what I was doing.
Please don't ask us to leave. Please don't ask us to leave.
Have you been speaking to Sam? You're safe for the minute.
That sounds ominous.
Güvendesiniz şimdilik.
I can use the money, to be honest.
Bir saniye. Lexi ile taksi çağırsam ne oluyor?
What is it, Miss Taylor?
Dorota's boyfriend seems sweet.
Aa,
Why did you hire Sam?
Sam'i niye tuttun? Dorota'nın ailesi güvende mi? Dorota'nın sevgilisi tatlı biri gibi.
Who would want to kill Dorota?
Are you doing your own investigation? Great! Let me know when you find out.
Bak çok saçmaydı.
Bronwyn thinks you've got it in for her.
I go after bad guys. If she's a bad guy, then I've got it in for her.
Why weren't the police protecting Dorota? What were you doing Monday night? Why weren't the...
In hindsight, that does look like a good idea, doesn't it? We didn't believe you. We still don't.
Why did you hire Sam? Dorota's boyfriend seems sweet.
Şu an durduk yere böyle blöf atmayacağım. Sevgilisi olup olmadığını
Are
bilmiyoruz.
Dorota's family safe?
Ailesine
Why?
gidebiliriz.
What are you gonna do?
Nothing, just checking. Nobody... Nothing, just
I've got my eye on you, Lexi Taylor. Lexi. Rain, are they even your real names?
Why did you hire Sam?
I didn't hire Sam, the Shaw family did.
No, they didn't. Why did you hire...
The hiring of Sam is no concern of yours either way.
Dorota's...
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Şu an şeyi yapmaya çalışıyorum. Lexi ile Brownie arasındaki karmaşayı kimin odasındaydınız? Orada bir yalan var. Bir ikilem var. Oraya yürümek istiyorum ama kimseyle bir etkileşimim yok. Bu arkadaşla taksi çağırdığımız zaman.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn. I'm Bronwyn.
Bu arkadaşla şeyin
Hello.
yanına bir gidelim.
I'm Rain. I'm Rain.
Rain, I'm busy. You gonna turn yourself in?
Yeah. No.
Hayır.
Then you're wasting my time.
Laflasaydık, iki Lex ile lafladık. Ben hiç Rain olmadım değil mi? Olamıyorum çünkü. Sam'e dönüyorum. Sam'deyken Rain'e geçebiliyorum.
Hello.
Ne alaka?
I'm Rain.
Bir yemezdik muhtemelen diyeceğim ama ben bilmiyorum. Adam dedi ki falcılardan biri ama kanıtım yok dedi. Tutuklayamıyorum. Orada Rain'in ne cevap verdiğine az önce Rain'dik zaten. Sorry. O zaman ilerletiyorum abi. Kimseyle etkileşimim kalmadı. Amirin yanına son kez bir daha gidiyorum.
Pains me to think that I was even on the list, but I'm ruled out because we have video footage of me in the station at the time of the murder. Rain says he was praying in his room, alone. Nobody corroborates. Bronwyn and Lexi say they were in the same room last night. Shame they can't agree which one. The tarot readers have mentioned a job. We don't know what. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, and you found out she's taking pills. Perhaps they're related. That's it.
It's 6 o'clock and you're listening to Radio August. Police investigating the murder of Dorota Shaw are appealing to the community to help catch her killer. The body of 21-year-old Miss Shaw, an accomplished cellist, was found in her home last night. Police are describing the murder as a violent and despicable act. Monroe?
It's just terrible. Meanwhile, out of respect for the victim and her family, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced shortly, so do stay tuned to Radio August for updates.
I heard Dorota Shaw was due to play this weekend.
At the Tulip Festival?
Indeed. I understand why they'd want to postpone it. Tonight the weather will be mostly dry and warm, but be on the lookout for dark clouds on the horizon, as there may be scattered showers. Best take an umbrella, Monroe, so you don't get wet.
I like getting wet. That's 6 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Oscar.
Who are you?
Sen kimsin?
Right, because the local police are so rubbish. It's been a day, a whole day. It's typical of them.
Dün Dorota'yı gördüm. Dorota'nın ebeveynler hakkında bana ne anlatabilirsen? Dorota'yla ne kadar süredir çıkıyordunuz?
Not long, a couple of months maybe. We did care for each other. No, no one. She was really popular.
Yok artık.
Yeah, I went round there in the afternoon. Her parents were at work, and we were, hanging out. I left at about 5. Playing football. It was just 5-a-side. Finished at about 9:30. I called her, but she never picked up. Not much. They always seemed happy to see me. I don't think they meant it. They wanted Dorota to focus on her music. What, you mean watching us? That's disturbing. No, it couldn't have been. The only place you could have hidden would be in the closet, and I suppose someone could have hidden in the closet. Not hidden. Well, she liked it. Liked me to watch. Not other guys. Just, she had these, voyeur fantasies. Clothes, mainly. I did see something that freaked me out a bit. She had a wedding dress in there. She knew I'd seen it, but we never talked about it. Not even as a joke.
Any more news on Oscar Wainwright? Yep, that's what you told me too. Not a suspect. Just the tarot readers. No one else is remotely suspicious compared to them. Got any reason for saying that? I'll look into it. Rain says he was praying in his room, alone. Nobody corroborates. Bronwyn and Lexi say they were in the same room last night. Shame they can't agree which one. The tarot readers mentioned Birmingham. You're looking into it. There's some talk about a traveller, whatever that is. Oscar's not a suspect. He was playing football last night with lots of witnesses. According to Oscar, Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet, which is strange. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. That's it.
Sana zahmet.
Hi Sam, back from more already.
Dorata'nın sevgilisi Samim geçen gece onun odasındaydım diyor. Senin değil. Şimdi oralara gelmeden bana gezginden bir bahset.
Traveller? That's a really old role-playing game, isn't it? Oh, did he now? Well then, you know what I know. I guess you must be a part of our inner circle. How does it feel?
Bakışları çok garip değil mi ya? Şeytan gibi bakmıyor mu? Gözlere bak. İyi hissettiriyor. Her an patlak verebiliriz. Ortaya hiç fikrimizin olmadığı bir blöf attık.
Oh, yeah, that's right. All these rooms look the same. Sorry.
Aha sıçtık bakışı bu.
I was in Bron's room. Ask her. No, I think Bronwyn met him though. This morning. He only wanted to see her.
Bu sabah.
I guess he didn't want anyone else to hear what he had to say.
Dedi ki Bronwyn'in odasındaydım. Şimdi Brovin. Lexi dün gece kendi odamdaydım diyor.
She gets easily
Kafası
confused.
kolay karışır.
Youth of today.
Bu kadın yaptıysa bile söylediklerinde doğru söylüyor.
Fine. Jeeve Dupont was breathing down our necks, so we thought it would be simpler if we stuck together. If these walls weren't separating our rooms, then technically it'd be true. To protect Lexi. None of this is her fault and she gets anxious easily. I was just trying to take the pressure off. I'm sorry, Sam. I never usually lie. I was logged into Tarotasm. It's a phone reading service and I get paid by the minute. Which, now that I'm saying it, it's not something I really should be bragging about. Yes, he came to see me.
Seni görmeye
He
geldi.
wanted that she was okay, spiritually speaking. He confided me quite a bit, actually. He seemed to appreciate having someone to talk to, and he knew I couldn't tell anyone he said.
Sana anlatamaz kardeşim.
You should talk to yourself. He's a lovely lad.
Sam, what can I do for you? We're trying to say
Şu iş olayına Allah belasını versin o oyunun sesindeki bozulmanın ya. Düzeldi mi?
I said we're trying. We have a gift. We have Mercury, the tarot. It tells us where bad things are going to happen, and we try and stop them. Birmingham. We couldn't save anyone there either. The problem with travellers is... Well, let's put a pin in this one, Sam. Let me ask Bronwyn. If she says it's okay to talk about it, it's okay to talk about it. We didn't. Lexi used a Ouija board to get the name. It's Lexi's thing. I don't personally go near them, but in this case, it did help. No. Lexi needs to give it context from the tarot reading. A lot of the time it comes up with nothing. Or a sordid comment directed at Lexi. I think that's why she keeps using it, to be honest. Once we thought there was going to be a murder, Lexi used the Ouija board to find out the victim's name. It spelled out the rota. This is going to sound weird. Most people believe Ouija boards contact the dead. So if Lexi contacts a dead person, that person needs to know what happens in the future. Ergo, maybe the person she's contacting is from the future. A time traveller who died here. Yes. Well, not just time travel, time and space travel is also possible. If we accept the fact there are multiple realities, we must also accept there are others like us who found a way to travel between these realities.
She flaunts herself. Her body. Had boudoir photographs taken. Who do you think those photos were for, Sam? Her mother? Ask Zach Weston. He took them.
Yeni bir isim.
Zach's the local photographer. You should go and talk to him, Sam. You're good at talking. At Weston's photographic, off the high road. It's late, but he's always there. I have a good memory. I'm still holding grudges from when I was 4. Vicar's son? No, as far as I can tell, Oscar is a good boy. But we've all got different faces now, haven't we, Sam?
Aa, bu kadın katil ya. Bakalım şimdilik sıkıcı gitmiyor pek. En azından benim için.
The masks we wear. I could be a satanic cultist behind closed doors, but you'd never know. Would you, Sam?
Your ability isn't endless. It will
Hayda.
run out at some point.
Nasıl göreceğim onu? Şimdi Rain'i al. Brown'un yanına git.
Hello, I'm Rain. I'm Rain. Okay.
Don't forget the group reading, Ray. By which I mean, if you see Lexi, tell her not to forget the group reading.
What's the plan?
We still don't know what we're dealing with. There's every chance that it could just be a normal human murder.
What if it's not a normal human murder?
Then we have to assume that it's some kind of traveller.
Like in Birmingham?
Yeah, like in Birmingham.
What do you think of Sam?
Oh, I'll totally hit that. Apart from the whole investigating Bronwyn for murder thing, of course. But that's a minor flaw. I can work around it.
I hear Sam likes you too.
Don't tell anyone though. This is strictly between you and me.
Bunlar Deniz kim be?
Ah, Rain, can I help?
About last,
Was there a problem?
my tap was dripping, but I fixed it. Where were you?
Dripping? Maybe I was in my bedroom. That's out of bounds to you.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn. I'm Bronwyn.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm Lexi.
Brownie ile Lexi'ye gidecektim. Yanlışlıkla tekrar Lexi'ye geçtim. O zaman Lexi ile Brownie'ye gideyim.
Dorota had a boyfriend.
Oscar, the guy I met this morning? The one I told you about. Yes.
What did he want?
Answers. Reassurance. Forgiveness.
Do you think he killed her?
Not considering what he asked me to do.
I feel sad for her.
Bronwyn said to stay away from him and the family. We're drawing too much attention to ourselves. We won't be able to finish our job.
Job?
İşi anlat.
Are you wearing a wire? You know why we're here. Don't make me say it.
Say it.
No. Stop being silly.
Nasıl öğreneceğiz abi onu? Violet'e gitmiyorum abi.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn. I'm Bronwyn.
Bir de Brownie ile dolaşalım.
Bron, I'm so glad you're here. We need to talk.
Is something wrong?
No one can hear us, right? I mean, I'm assuming this room isn't bugged, although knowing Violet, there's probably cameras everywhere.
Yok anlat.
You think Violet's a voyeur?
Probably. I don't know. She has that look about her, don't you think? Like she knows something she's not letting on. I wouldn't be surprised if there's cameras hidden in the wardrobe.
What have you got to hide?
Nothing. Though I'd rather she didn't see me dancing around in my underwear. I only do that for people I love.
Do you love me?
Of course I do, Bron. See? And now that's on film. I hope you enjoyed that, Violet. Listen, we need to talk about our alibi.
What about our alibi?
I know you said it would be better if we said we were together, but lying about your alibi, that's pretty serious. Are you sure it was a good idea?
No, lying makes... We should do whatever... No, lying makes things worse.
Then why'd you tell me to do it? We could have just told the truth. What will happen if they find out we're lying?
They won't find out. We'll be arrested. They won't find out.
Are you sure?
I promise. I promise. I can't promise anything. I promise.
Okay. I guess we just got to stick with our story.
You can tell Sam about Birmingham. What did you tell the police you were doing last?
Well, what can I tell Sam that you haven't already?
You know Sam likes a fact check. You're right. You know Sam likes a fact check.
I don't really know Sam. But if you're sure, then I guess I'm sure.
What did you tell the police?
I told them the truth, that I was in my room. I'm not sure if they can fact check it, but it's the only alibi I've got. Kind of wish we'd all stuck together now.
When should we do another reading? The police think it's me, don't they? When should we do...
You already told us. 8 o'clock. Bron, are you okay?
İyiyim sorgulama. Violete de bir uğrayalım. Ronnie ile uğrayalım.
I'm truly sorry, but I didn't see you here last night.
What are you implying?
It's just
I didn't even know the girl. You predicted her murder. Who's
Kızı
more
tanımıyordum bile.
suspicious?
I'm
Her şeyinden
truly
haberim var
sorry
ama.
about Dorota.
I didn't really know her. I saw her pictures in the newspaper. Can't remember what for right now.
Abi bu kadın hatırlamıyorum diyerek ayak yapıyor bak. Seme şöyle fotoğraflar, o fotoğraflar şunlar aldı, yeri şöyle böyle dedi. Neredesin deyince hatırlamıyorum diyor. Sebep ilaç kullanıyorum diyor. Oyun geliyor. Resimlerini gazetede gördüm diyor. Kız tanımıyorum diyor. Ama Seme kızın bütün geçmişini dökecekti neredeyse. Şimdi bununla Violet'e gelmeliyiz değil mi?
Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Why is Sam still questioning me? Do I need to bring up Mr. Hedges again?
Are you threatening me? Who is Mr. Hedges? Are you threatening me? Are you threatening?
Excuse me? Of course not. We just agreed that with the meds I'm on, stuff like this might get out. Remember?
You have a recognizable knock, Chief Dupont. I'll remember not to answer next time.
Do you know Dorota's boy?
I've met him once, yes.
Just the...
Unless I've got a body double walking around, yes. Just the once. We talked in confidence. You'll need to ask him if you want the juicy details.
Lexi nerede? Yok.
Chief DuPont, there's been loads of people coming around asking questions. I don't even know half of them.
Did Dorota collect... Bronwyn is still prime suspect. Did Dorota collect coins?
Not that I know of. She collected thimbles. She said she didn't need any. She had hard calluses on her fingers from all the cello.
Have you looked in Dorota's bedroom? Did Dorota have... Have you looked in... Did Dorota...
Not since the murder. There's still a load of my stuff in there. I climb in through the window, but it's on the 3rd floor.
Bronwyn is still prime suspect.
Bunu ona söylemeyeceğim. Bu hala yok mu?
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
Nerede oğlum millet?
Oscar Wainwright, what a surprise.
Oscar? What are you doing here?
I
I know. We've already talked about this. You said you'd get into Bronwyn Castle's room somehow and have a look around.
Why? How?
I don't know. Maybe ask if you can go around. Women like vulnerable men.
Do they?
I don't know. Do I look like vulnerable men? Just do whatever you have to, Oscar. I've got to concentrate on some other leads. So, you can go now?
Tamam da Brownie piyasada yok. Tamam. Odana git. Sem'e dön.
It's Lexi's. I like to think it works the way most metaphysical things work, through energy. Everything is energy. You, me, that chair. If you focus hard enough on something, you attract energy, like an electrical current that connects A to B and lights up a bulb.
Evet, anlat. Anlatacaktın. Brownie anlat dedi.
I didn't.
Ya söyledin.
How did you find out? Am I in trouble? It was only a little white lie, nothing else. It wasn't even that much of a lie. We're both here in the guest house. We just happened to be in different rooms. If I had proof, Ron wouldn't have made this all up. I'm sorry, Sam, I really am. I know how this must look, but I couldn't kill anything, honest. Oh, it's just your run-of-the-mill spirit communication device? Want to know how it works? Cool, okay. So Ouija boards send us messages from the spirit world, right? But where is the spirit world? I mean, there's planets and stars in space. The spirit world must be really far away beyond all that. We're so far to travel, messages from the spirit world must take ages to get here. Like how light from the sun takes 8 minutes or something to reach us. You still with me? Oh, you're sweet. Where was I? Oh, so here's my point. The spirit world is actually several hours ahead of us. That's how we get messages about things that haven't happened yet. That's how we got Dorota's name. Because in the spirit world, she was already dead. I know, mind-blowing.
It's 7 o'clock, and here's the latest August update. Chief DuPont of August Police is urging residents to be vigilant tonight following the brutal murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Whilst he stresses there is no immediate threat to the community at large, residents should be on the lookout until the killer is in police custody. Miss Shaw was found strangled in her bedroom home last night. Poe, I heard she was found by her mother.
Truly awful. Mother caught me up to all sorts of mischief in my bedroom. Also in the news, emergency services were called to the crossroads at Grange Avenue and Church Street following a collision between two cars. There are no reports of any serious injuries, but you might want to take a different route for now.
Oh no. It's going to be one of those nights, Poe.
Stick with me, doll. I'll keep you safe.
I'm not going anywhere. That's 7 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Violet told you about Mr. Hedges? Mr. Hedges was one of August's homeless. Actually, probably our only homeless person. We're pretty well off here.
Yok, daha öğrenemedik.
No, we called him Mr. Hedges because, well, that's where we found him. I asked Violet to put him up one night, and of all the nights he could have died, he croaked it at the guest house. No, of course not. That's what Violet thinks, but I just drove him off to the morgue and had him processed. Don't tell Violet that, though. We need her on our side. Here goes. Got any proof?
İtiraf.
Good work, Sam. I'm impressed. Rain says he was praying in his room, alone. Nobody corroborates.
Evet.
Roman and Lexi lied about their alibis. I'm thinking what to do about it.
Tamam.
Apparently, Lexi used a Ouija board to get Dorota's name. The
Evet.
tarot readers mentioned Birmingham. You're looking into it. There's some talk about a traveller, whatever that is. Oscar's not a suspect. He was playing football last night with lots of witnesses. According to Oscar, Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet, which is strange. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand.
Hallet artık.
And finally, you pulled the name Zach Weston from somewhere, saying he's the town photographer?
Evet.
I've never run into him. Still, I guess I'm not in the papers that much. That's it.
Ben mesela fotoğrafçıya niye gidemiyorum şu an? Son kez pansiyona gideyim, bir şey atlamayalım. Var mı senin etkileşimin? Hayır. Rain bize anlatacaktı. Henüz anlatmıyor. Violet'e geç. Violet'te ne yapabiliriz? Violet'te bir şey yapamayız. Rain'le şu ikisini bir konuşturacağım. Mümkünse eğer etkileşimim kaldıysa.
I'm Rain. Okay.
Gene de böyle bir geçelim.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Bakalım Violet'te bir şey yapabiliyoruz.
I changed your sheets last
Dün
night.
gece çarşaflarını değiştirdin ve orada değildin.
That door was locked, and you said there's only one key. So how would you know?
Devamı? Lexi yok.
Violet.
Sam knows about Mr. Hedges.
I'll handle it, Violet. Just get back to the guest house. Unless something else you need?
Söylesene bana şey odasında değildi diye. Ray'in odasında değildi diye. İlerletiyorum abi.
It's 7 o'clock, and here's the latest August update. Chief DuPont of August Police is urging residents to be vigilant tonight following the brutal
Buralar
murder
neden
of
iki kere gösteriyor?
21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Whilst he stresses there is no immediate threat to the community at large, residents should be on the lookout until the killer is in police custody. Miss Shaw was found strangled in her bedroom home last night. Poe, I heard she was found by her mother.
Truly awful. Mother caught me up to all sorts of mischief in my bedroom. Also in the news, emergency services were called to the crossroads at Grange Avenue and Church Street following a collision between two cars. There are no reports of any serious injuries, but you might want to take a different route for now.
Oh no. It's going to be one of those nights, Poe.
Stick with me, doll. I'll keep you safe.
I'm not going anywhere. That's 7 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Evet, Zak'ta görüşelim.
Sorry, we're closed. Come back tomorrow or make an appointment.
Öyle bir şey yok kardeşim.
Yes. What do you want? The Shaws. Oh. You mean that girl who got killed? What was her name? Dorothy? I see a lot of faces in my studio, but I'm not good with names. Wait. Dorota? I remember now.
Violet gazeteciyle arkadaş mısınız? Dün gece neredeyim? Doğrudan fotoğraflarını
For the
sermişim.
August Chronicle, she won some sort of award. I remember her cello. It kept reflecting the flash and ruining the shot. No, I went to her house, along with the reporter. It's better with these human interest stories to capture them in a natural habitat.
Ya yaşadığı yeri biliyor, bunu sormaya gerek yok.
Nisha was a reporter. She can confirm all this. No, actually, I've been running a special offer on portraits since she came in for a studio session. Wait there.
Hazırdan bekliyordum birader.
As you can see, there's photos here. Her on the cello. Now this one's in colour. Beautiful hair. Oh, legs wrapped around. Another one here. Oh, hang on. Do you see what I see?
Garip bir şey yok.
I think she's just a very attractive girl. That's all. What do you mean? I don't think I like what you're implying, Detective. Is that all? Friends? Yes. I know Violet very well. Violet takes it very well.
Keşke Viola söyle deseydim.
I like him like that. With a frosty exterior comes a soft, warm center. I'm sorry my analogy wasn't explicit enough for you. Yes, we have sex. Here. I'm usually here most nights. Only the roof rats.
Hayır, Oscar değil, yanlış bastım.
No? Who's that? Never heard of him. Who what? Boudoir photos? She sent some private photos to me by phone. Do you mean them? I get it now. That's why you're asking about Zach Weston. Maybe I should pay him a visit.
Sen ziyaret etmesen bro.
If you have anything else on Zach Weston, let me know. And I'm all for a good boudoir picture, but who are they for? There's definitely a strong connection between those two then. Well, unless they were for Oscar, I don't know. Unless there's someone else about to come out of the woodwork. That's what he says, but no one can back him up. He's on my radar now. I think you're supposed to tell me that. If he was taking photos of Dorota, maybe he fell for her? And the feeling wasn't mutual.
Mantıklı.
Artists have muses, apparently. Wish I had one. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. Zach says he's sleeping with Violet, which I doubt. Zach did other photo sessions with Dorota. Boudoir. I wonder what else he's not telling us. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn and Lexi lied about being together last night.
Evet.
You're still following up Birmingham. Keep me posted. Yeah, you mentioned the word traveller to me, but he's nothing. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night.
Tamam,
He said
Oscar
that
temiz.
Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that.
Violet ne oldu abi?
That's it.
Violet'i sen hallediyordun, hani Violet ne oldu, aradan çıktı. Hamile görüştük, Oscar'la görüştük, Zach'la görüştük, pansiyona gitti. Aa, siz en üstteki seçeneği göremiyorsunuz. Şimdi Sam'deyiz. Violet'in yanına bir gidelim. Zack'le konuştuk. Zack West'e dönüp.
Do we really have to?
Tabii ki. Bunu yapmak zorundayız. Yattığınız süre.
How vulgar. Yes, I suppose that is what he'd say. But I've never let him lay a finger on me. He says we're in a relationship, but he doesn't act like it. He thinks he's irresistible to women. No.
Sen kimsin? Şimdi Range'im. Anlat.
Fine, Sam. Birmingham.
Birmingham.
Mercury took us to Birmingham. We didn't know what for. We never really know what for. But we turned up.
Tamam.
It started with a girl, Ginny.
Ginny adındaki bir kızla
She was
başladı.
South African. I only mention it because that was its thing. Yeah. We didn't know at the time, but in hindsight, it was after South African girls. 3 to be exact. The traveller wanted 3.
Gezgin kim baba? Niye 3 kurban istedi yerine önce gezgin kim diye bir sor.
You should ask Bronwyn. She's the one that knows about rights. I just know it normally involves 3, and all 3 share a common attribute. I
Gezginlerden
guess
bahset.
you might call them demons, in as much as they can get inside us. They come from other worlds. Some religions talk of demons, but they don't actually exist. Travelers can get inside us and make it look like we're possessed, hence the demons. Yes, disturbingly. It's actually a lot more complicated than that. They choose a reality/universe where they actually evolve to become the person they're possessing. So they jump in a few million years before our timelines intersect.
Basitleştirmeye gerek yok. Zack Weston.
I met him yesterday.
Dün tanıştık.
Doing the rounds, looking for reading work. Actually, oh no. He did mention the rota. He said there was this girl he was planning to meet up with. Said she was alone every Monday night because her parents go to the cinema. Do you know what that means?
Evet.
It was the rota Shaw.
Brownie'yi sona bırakıyorum.
We've got to stop meeting like this. Seriously though, Sam, I'm working. Can't it wait? Just give me to 8, okay?
Casting saat 8'de ayin var baba. Fal bakacaktınız siz.
Sam, look, I can't talk right now. I'm doing phone readings. Gotta pay for a John somehow. Lexi's locked in till 8 too. I can sort you out afterwards, yeah?
Peki.
Hello, I'm Rain. I'm Rain. You have a lovely guest house.
It is quaint, isn't it? It's all my parents had when they died. We are literally sitting in my inheritance.
How did your parents die?
Sizin de işinin olması normal mi? Valla 8'de fal bakacağız diye haberleştiler işte. Aslında Ryan'ın da kaybolması lazım ama Ryan bizimle. Ebeveynlerin nasıl öldü diye sormak bu kadına. Anlatması aslında çok güzel olur. Ama anlatır mı? Ne kaybederiz ki?
Father died first.
Olur.
Heart attack. They found him in the freezer when mother died.
Annen öldü, dondurucuda
She
buldular.
had a pulmonary embolism. I didn't really talk to them much.
Freezer?
Yes, she kept him in the chest freezer because she didn't want to be alone. Stored him perfectly. Still use it today.
Dondurucuyu hala kullanırım diyor abi kadın ya. Nereye gidebiliyorum? Amir bizi kovalar abi. Ryan'la bir şey öğrendik mi amir anlatabileceğimiz? Hayır. Zek'le görüşmemiz bize bir fayda sağlar mı? Ryan ve Zek'i görüştürmemiz bize bir fayda sağlar mı?
Rain! I'm surprised to see you here. I take it you know about Dorota already. All that stuff we talked about yesterday, that's strictly between
Kesinlikle.
you and me.
Yalnız ne konuşmuştuk ben unuttum. Bir daha özet geçersek.
That's the spirit. Now, I think it's best if we don't get caught speaking to each other. Overcautious, I'm sure, but I think it's for the best nonetheless. Maybe we can get together for a lad's night out after this is all blown over. Yeah?
Oh, okay. No thanks.
Olur.
Great. Well, I'll see you soon.
Aramızı iyi tutalım. Tamam, pansiyona git. Ryan'le başka bir şey yapamıyorum. Amire geçmemin bir katkısı şu an bilmiyorum. Zek'e gidelim. Sam'le dolaştık. Ryan'le konuşabildik sadece. İki kıza gidemiyoruz. Sam'le amirin yanına uğrayacağım. Önce şu vatandaşın yanına bir gidelim. Yani buna geçelim.
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my
İkna
powers of
kabiliyetimi
persuasion.
güçlendiriyordum da. Evet, Zek'le ne yapabiliriz? Violet'le yüzleştirebiliriz. Bu arkadaşlara gidemiyoruz. Direkt Violet'in yanına gidiyorum.
What are you doing here? Quick, don't let anyone see you.
Tamam, kadın ilişki konusunda bize yalan söylemiş abi.
Are you happy Dorota's dead?
I didn't say that. But we both know what Dorota was like. She practically threw herself at you.
She didn't throw herself. Why'd you think that?
Abi katil Violet.
The boudoir sessions. Some girls get the wrong idea. I saw how she was looking at you. She wanted it.
You were there.
No, silly. But I saw the photos.
Why don't you want anyone to see? Everyone's talking. Why don't you want anyone?
What? You're the one who said we shouldn't be seen together. What are you doing here?
I wanted to make sure we were still okay.
What did you do? What did you say to Sam?
Everyone's talking about the.
I know. But I suppose people like that attract trouble.
People like what? Is that why you killed her?
That's not funny, Zach. What if Sam heard?
Ya bu bir itiraf değildir ama ben öldürmedim ne demedi? Nereye doğruyalım?
Let me stop you there.
Evet, tuhaf herif.
You are one creepy fellow.
5 dakika önce
Now, I don't know what you had going on with Dorota,
oradan
but
girmedim.
I don't want anything to do with it. Do not come back here. Please.
Oğlum 5 dakika önce biz oradaydık. Adamla muhabbet ettik. Sabah özel şeyler konuşmuşsunuz. Şimdi öğreti geç. Oscar. Oscar ne yaptı abi?
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
Zekin dedi yanına gideyim dedi. Ne yedin? Sıkıntı. Ne yedin? Buraya derken? Violet. Geç Violet'i. İlginç. Tarayıcı değiştir. Seni çok iyi anlıyorum kardeşim. Seni o kadar iyi anlıyorum ki. Zek yerinde yok. Amir bizi kovalayacaktır ya.
Sensing the thing with Bronwyn went badly.
Why did you put me up to it?
I need all hands on deck. You're a hand. At least I thought you were.
Nothing happened.
Never mind. At least you tried.
Denemedim.
No, you've done enough. I'll keep up my end of the bargain, make those speeding tickets go away, though technically, you'd have more points than a hedgehog if I kept them. And if I do catch you speeding in August again, Oscar, instant ban. Capiche?
Yeah.
Yes.
Çok gıcıksın be abi. Violet'te şu an bir şey yapamam. Ryan'a geçtik. Zek'e geçtik.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Zek'in yanına mı gidelim? Ya aynı hatayı ikinci kez
I'm
yaptım.
Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
Violet'te fotoğraf çocuğa gittik mi? Hayır. Fotoğrafçıyla Violet'e geldik. Mantıklı. Violet'te fotoğrafçıya gidelim.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Well, hello, gorgeous.
I came over last night, but you weren't here.
Well, that explains why there was no answer when I called you. I was definitely here. Everyone in town's heard. She's a local celebrity now.
Were you sleeping with her? Were you sleeping with her?
Violet? Of course not. I only have eyes for you.
Yalan söylüyor.
That's not what I heard. That's not what I heard.
Ben öyle duymadım. Nasıl bir tepki gelir?
That's not what I heard.
This again. I told you, I'm not seeing anyone else. I have gorgeous women in my studio all the time, but you're special. Not because you won't take off your clothes, I'm expecting that at some point. It's just, you're so clever and well educated. And the icing on the cake, you're the most beautiful woman I've ever met.
Peki. Amirle görüşmemizin bir amir yok. Oscar'cığım. Peki bizim kızlar yok değil mi? Şu an Öyle vakit geçmiyor. Oyunu ilerlettiğimiz zaman geçecek. Evet. Tamam, Rain de kaybolmuş abi. Odana git. Sem'e dön. Amirin yanına git.
I bet he is. It was that thing I told you about Dorota. I mean, I didn't know it was her then. He wanted to show me these explicit photos of her, but I refused. And that's when he told me about her being alone on Mondays. I wonder who else he told that to.
Güzel info. Çok güzel info. Böylete uğrayalım mı? Güncelleme yok Violet'te.
It's 8 o'clock and time
Saat
for
8
another
oldu.
August update. Police investigating the death of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw have said there's no evidence to connect her boyfriend to the murder. Chief DuPont's statement was delivered in response to speculation from local residents that it was a crime of passion. Miss Shaw's strangled body was found by her mother around 10 p.m. last night in what the chief is calling a puzzling crime.
I can't believe people are gossiping already, Poe.
It's always the person closest to the victim, isn't that what they say?
But that poor boy. A reminder also that due to the murder, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced soon. The weather's getting worse tonight with heavy rain forecast. So if you're heading out, you might want to take a jacket. Or a cab.
Or wear the jacket in the cab. That's 8 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Zeke uğrayalım mı be? Vermeli miyiz buna bu şeyi?
Rain. Yes, the tower reader. Delightful fella, but I couldn't offer him anything. He asked if he could do readings for my customers while they waited. Can't have that really, it's retail ambush. He offered, but I declined. There's no such thing as fake detective. If there was, you could stop investigating right now. If you're supposed to find a killer, you will. Why put in the effort?
Peki. Ne haber? Peki. Evet reis.
Zach Weston says he was in the studio last night. Rain met Zach already, touting for work. Zach told Rain Dorota would be alone last night. Zach says he's sleeping with Violet, which I doubt. Zach did other photo sessions with Dorota. Boudoir. I wonder what else he's not telling us. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn and Lexi lied about being together last night. You're still following up Birmingham. Keep me posted. Yeah, he mentioned the word traveller to me, but he's nothing. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football.
Fotoğrafçıda sıkıntı var zaten.
Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet.
Birmingham'ı araştırdım ya abi.
That's it.
İlerletiyorum o zaman. Şunu neden ikinci kez gösteriyorsun
Police
abi?
investigating the death of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw have said there's no evidence to connect her boyfriend to the murder. Chief DuPont's statement was delivered in response to speculation from local residents that it was a crime of passion. Miss Shaw's strangled body was found by her mother around 10 p.m. last night in what the chief is calling a puzzling crime.
I can't believe people are gossiping already, Poe.
It's always the person closest to the victim, isn't that what they say?
But that poor boy. A reminder also that due to the murder, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced soon. The weather's getting worse tonight with heavy rain forecast. So if you're heading out, you might want to take a jacket. Or a cab.
Or wear the jacket in the cab. That's 8 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.